What's up? Welcome back. We got another video for you today. Some more video game talk. I'm hyped. There's got some awesome news I woke up to in terms of PlayStation. There's been more news earlier this week. There's a new free game coming out today. Oh my God, August is gonna be full of other stuff that's gonna get announced and games coming out. There's just so much going on. Gaming really is something awesome to be into. So if you are a big gamer, you're not following me, for one, you should be doing that. But for two, thanks for giving me someone to share all this stuff with. That way, I can have fun because I love talking about games and anything that I talk about on my page. Also, shout out to my brother because we've been playing so many games together here lately, and it just makes it even more fun when you have somebody to play with, especially someone you could talk to about anything. It's really sick. Okay, so let's jump into basically news, rumors, and guarantees. We got all three for you today. Let's start with the rumors, which by the time this video goes live, these rumors may be confirmed because usually, I think it's the last Wednesday of every month, PlayStation announces the new PlayStation Plus games coming for free. You get 3 games each month. And this month, we're gonna get 3 games again. And the rumored games that are supposed to be coming, again, may be announced by PlayStation today. The rumored games are fucking sick. It's like the best lineup I've ever seen for a PlayStation Plus month. And that's no exaggeration, at least in my personal preference. But, okay, so anyways, this rumor is coming from DealLabs, which, it's just like the day of the announcement usually. And this website has confirmed PlayStation Plus games multiple times in the past, many times in the past. So they're most likely right. So we can go ahead and basically confirm this. And I'll be sure to include in the blog, like if after I record this morning, if it's like announced later this evening, I'll tell you. I'll make sure it's confirmed rather than rumor. But for me right now, it's just a rumor and I'm still hyped about it. Okay, you want to know what games they are probably. The games that are rumored to be coming to PlayStation Plus. The first one, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remake. PS4 and PS5 version. I have been so close to buying that game when it went on sale for $25, like 3 or 4 times now. Every time it's like, I have a feeling it's coming to PlayStation Plus for some reason because people just are sleeping on it. It's such a great remake. It looks so fun. Character customization. It's a game I can play with my brother some. It's a game I played as a child. So it's just gonna be a blast. So I'm very happy that's finally gonna be free. And game number 2 is another game that I have honestly been close to buying because this went on sale for real cheap. I think like $20. And it's a game that when it came out, I was curious about it. Wasn't necessarily my type of game, but it looked so cool. It looked so fucking cool. I'm talking about Yakuza Like A Dragon. So if you've never heard of the Yakuza series, it's like kind of like a Grand Theft Auto in Japan type thing, like very Japanese. Used to be PlayStation only, now it's on Xbox too. But this game is not your typical Yakuza game. It's a turn-based fighting game, kind of the likes of like Pokemon battle style, except for you got more characters. The graphics look amazing. It looks hilarious, but it's very Japanese. It just looks really cool, and I've been wanting to play it. And if I'm gonna get it for free, I'm definitely playing that shit. And I can't wait. It's gonna be the PS4 and PS5 version again. So they're starting to give us 2 PS5 games each month, which they said they weren't gonna do at the start, but now they're doing it. And shit, I'm happy about it because that's all I like to play is the PS5 games. I mean, I'll play some PS4 games, but I prefer the new PS5 games. They load quicker. They have DualSense support most of the time. The graphics are just better. Everything's better. So why go back and play those old PS4 games if I don't have to? But for the people that are still on PS4, you'll get to play that one too. So good for you. And then the third game I'm not really excited about. It's called Little Nightmares. I actually had it installed the other day and never ended up trying it because it's already included with PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. So getting it with regular, essential, I don't really need that. But there are some people who don't have these extra tiers and they're gonna benefit from it. So another good thing is that once it leaves, if it ever leaves Extra and Premium, you'll still have it in your library because we're getting to claim it as a free game of the month, which stay in your library forever, as long as you're a PlayStation Plus member. Okay, so one more thing I want to include some news about PlayStation VR2. They finally have revealed a bit of the user interface for it, They haven't, you know, shown everything still. They've shown what the headset looks like, the controllers look like. Now they're showing kind of some things, what you can expect from like actually wearing it and what it's going to look like. Some of the specs, like when you're playing non-VR games, it's going to be 1080p max, up to 60 frames per second. However, when you're playing actual VR games that are PS5 VR games, you are going to be 4K 90 up to 120 hertz. It's gonna be so nice on that screen in there. I'm so excited to try it because I've really only put a VR headset on like once, and I didn't even get to really play a game, so I have no experience with VR. Very curious. I have this system ready for the PSVR2. I'm just waiting for it. I have a feeling it's gonna be expensive though, considering Meta Quest 2 just went up $100 in price. I can't believe they did that. I could have seen maybe $20, maybe $50, but like they went from $300 and $400 to $400 and $500. Now the cheapest entry-level VR is $400. And that's just with the Quest 2. It doesn't even have cords to where you can plug it in to your system for better performance. So I wouldn't buy one of those. Maybe you got until August, which I think is like a couple of days. So you got until August to buy the new Meta Quest 2, and you will get Beat Saber for free after the price increase. That's how they're making it up to people, but I think it's bullshit, and I think this is PSVR2's chance to sneak in. If they can get that price at $500 or below, they're gonna be one of the new entry-level VRs. And I know that the community will find a way to mod it to where you can use it with PC. It's not gonna be that way at the start probably, but it will happen, I'm sure, because it happened with the first PSVR. But I guess the way I'll end this video is I'll talk about another game I've been playing with my brother here lately that has surprised the hell out of me. That's Far Cry 6. I randomly bought that a couple days ago because, you know, he was like, God, Far Cry's on sale for like $25. I've been wanting to try it. And I'm like, you know, so have I. I considered it too. I got Grid Legends instead, which I love. That game's fucking amazing. If you haven't played, it's a great racing game. It's like a sim arcade racer. It's so good. Anyways, Far Cry 6. I haven't played Far Cry since Far Cry 3. I mean, I tried Far Cry 4, but I couldn't get into it. Never played 5. Never played New Dawn. Didn't even play Primal. So, I mean, it's like, there's so many Far Cry games I missed out on, and I used to love it, but I got tired of that formula because I've got 100% on Far Cry 3, and I played it so much. But now, Far Cry 6, oh my God, it's so fucking good. The DualSense support is amazing. The controller's just shaking in our hand every time we shoot a gun. There's so many explosions, and the fact that we can play the entire game in co-op is just amazing. It makes it so much better. The only negative about that is the progression doesn't save unless you're the host. It's such bullshit. So it's like, if he plays in my game, his story doesn't advance in his game if he plays solo. But he does get to keep all his weapons and leveling up and all that stuff. He gets to keep all that, but his story won't progress and he can't unlock some of the trophies, which is bullshit, especially because I know he's playing it solo some too. I mean, he was playing it before I did, and you know, he got a little bit ahead of me, and then we got ahead of where he's at, so it's now like he's got to keep replaying some shit. But we've just been doing so much side activities that really the story doesn't really even fucking matter at this point. I mean, it's a great story, but like, it's just fun to play everything on that game. Just driving around, fucking shit up. Very good game. And it has made me so damn hyped for the new Saints Row game coming. I've got that pre-ordered. It's coming out August 23rd. And that game has full co-op support as well. So you can play the entire story, everything in co-op, except for that includes character progression and story progression for both people, no matter who's the host. So they're doing it right over on Saints Row, and I'm gonna be playing a shit ton of that. I know we are. I can't wait. I mean, as you can see, gaming is just something I get hyped about. And fuck, I used to be a little insecure about, oh God, people are thinking I'm a gaming nerd. At this point, I don't give a fuck. For one, it's something for me to create content with. For two, I really enjoy it. And for three, there's always something new, so it never gets boring. I'd say it's my preference for like hobbies or side activities is video games. It's just so damn fun. So if you're hyped for this potential release of the PlayStation Plus games this month, leave a comment, let me know. If you haven't played Far Cry 6, maybe check that out because it's on sale right now. Let me know if you've tried it though, because fuck, I am blown away by it. It looks so good. And Saints Row, of course, let me know what you think about that one. I've always been a fan of Saints Row, and I cannot wait for this new one. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope some of this information was useful to you, such as the PSVR stuff. Maybe you didn't know about that. because they kind of slipped it on the radar on PlayStation blog. You need to check PlayStation blog if you're a PlayStation gamer, because they post great articles on there. But I try to keep up with all the news, so I'll update you if anything else big comes out. But for now, that's it. Appreciate you watching. Catch you in another video tomorrow. Peace out.